What up? This is a clip from our big NCAA basketball show. Let's get paid in full. Let's eat. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching odds.com. Let's have a big weekend. And we roll on. We leave the Patriot League. We thank the governor for his insights. And we move on to a big game in the SEC. LSU Tigers, 10-3, 5-2 in the SEC at Kentucky Wildcats, 4-9, 3-3 in the SEC. We're at Rupp Arena in Lexington, Kentucky. Let's see what we're talking about with market movement right now. We have Kentucky opening up as 1 point favorites. That's moved to 1.5. The total opened up at 145. We now see 147s, and a 147.5 has now reached the marketplace. LSU had their 4-game winning streak snapped in an ugly 105-75 loss at home to Alabama on Tuesday night. They let Alabama shoot 55.9% from the field, 53.5% from three. LSU shot poorly. They connected on just 37.8% from the field, 19.2% from three. But this team can score. They average 85.2 points per game. Freshman guard Cameron Thomas averages 22 points per game. He's followed by 6'9", 240-pound sophomore Trendon Watford, who averages 18.1 points, 7.1 boards, and 3.7 assists. Next up, junior Javonte Smart. He averages 14.9 points, gets 4 assists, hits 46.4% from three. They have a fourth player in double digits in 6'7", junior Darius Days, who averages 12.9 points, 8.2 boards. But they don't get much distribution. They average only 12.6 assists per game, with Smart and big man Watford getting 7.7 of those 12.6 assists. They hit 48% from the field, 35.2% from three, and 76% from the stripe. So don't let that 105-75 game fool you and the poor shooting there, because this is a team that can hit buckets. Kentucky coming off their third straight loss, 63-62 heartbreaker at Georgia on Wednesday night. They shot 1 of 13 from three. They're shooting 28.4% from three on the season. Their starting 5 combined to score 16 points in 117 minutes. Freshman Brandon Boston came off the bench to score 18 points and 7 boards. He leads the team in scoring with 12 points per game. Second leading scorer, Terrence Clark, out with an ankle injury. Kentucky averages 18.2 points per game, less than LSU, and they get just 11.1 assists per game. Max, can Kentucky score with LSU? Take it away.
Jim, let me tell you something. This is a situational spot for LSU. It is also a situational spot for Kentucky. But I'll tell you something. I'm not going to get on Kentucky even at home. I'm not doing it, because when they go up against LSU, they're going up against the LSU team that is just so much more offensively potent, like you said. I think that this is a signature game and moment for Cam Thomas to show the world, I am one of the badass freshmen of this nation, of D1 basketball, and they have a great opportunity to do so. When you've looked at LSU, in conference, they've done a fantastic job of starting, even when they're getting blown out. This is a team that you could probably count on to get 35 to 40 points in the first half, and I think that if they do that, they will go into half as the leader. When I look at this Kentucky team, their three-point shooting, like you said, is horrendous. It has gone a little bit better, but that's just because they're taking less shots. This is a team that you can probably count on only taking, I would say, 12 to 14 three-point shot attempts every game in conference. And when it comes to a usual normal advantage that they have on the offensive glass with the amount of high flyers and the length that they have, well, you're not going to have that against LSU's front court, who also has the services of Sharif O'Neal to come off the bench. Although he's not really contributing offensively in the way that you'd want, this is still an LSU team that is harassing ball handlers. They are taking the ball away from you. They are not allowing you to be comfortable to move freely in your half-court offense. And this is a team that's older and ready to take Kentucky and smash them in the mouth. I just think that when you see LSU, the amount that they can get to the free throw line, their accuracy that they hit their free throws with, they have a 30-plus point per game score that can take over this game. I think that this is going to really fall on the shoulders of Cam Thomas. And if Cam Thomas has a great game, then LSU's winning it, and I think they're winning it comfortably. when I look at Kentucky and I watch that Georgia game, you know what? They shouldn't have been in it to begin with. They shouldn't even been in that position. They played poorly for 30 minutes, and then Georgia let them back in. Obviously, Kentucky's defense really helped them out. They were able to deter a lot of drives and block on a lot of help defense. But you're not going to have that same opportunity against LSU, even at home. I think that this is still a good time to not back Kentucky, and I'm going to do it again, Jim. So give me the Tigers, give me Will Wade and that big ass of his, and let's go.
There is a wild 2.5 on the board at BetMGM. Would you like me to line chop for a money line?
What can I get on the money line? Yes, please.
Let's see, because that 2.5 is at -115. I thought it might be stale, but I watched all the lines move, and that one did not. So let's see if I can get you something more appealing on a big money line spot. We move over and we – so that must be a stale line at BetMGM. So it must be. So I can't – because they have a money line right now of -105, -115. Too bad. So the best money line right now is at FanDuel. No, sorry. The market's moving as we speak all over the place. The best money line is at BetMGM, +115, which leads me to believe that +2.5 is real. So I take back what I said before. +115 at BetMGM or the +2.5 at -115.
Yeah, let's go for volatile Saturday. Let's take the +115 on the money line. I'm sure I'll be looking for the points just because I'm a pussy like that, and I know that I'll be live betting the game, so there'll be opportunities to win. But I will share this also, Jim.
Sure.
I see this number going up 3.5 points on the total. I'm not buying it. If this number keeps on steaming up, I'm going to send you a message in the morning. I'm going to be like, give me the goddamn under in this game, because if it gets to 150, I'm taking the under. I just don't buy Kentucky does their part on the scoring aspect to get this game over unless it goes to overtime. So that's where unders go to die, overtime.
It is where they go to die. +115. We got a plus money line spot for Maxwell Smart in a giant SEC matchup. LSU, Kentucky. Kentucky sitting at 4-9 on the season. It is hard to believe